Baseball. City Hall. Baby Hall. On the line, it all. It's Andrew versus Huge in the classic. Both men, not a lot of wins.
Wait, is that true? Let me look at the sidebar. Ooh, you're right. I do this bit every time I'm on commentary.
So you got to imagine that this game might have some major implications for that one player who doesn't get a chance at the playoffs. If you don't remember our structure, 8 players. Seeds 1 and 2 get buys. Seeds 3, 4, and 5 get their places in the bracket. And then seeds 7 and 6 fight for the last spot in that bracket. Seed 8, toast. Did I say that as clear as I could have?
I think you kind of got there. As clear as possible, probably not. As clear as you could have, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't know sports terms. There might just be like I could probably, honestly, I bet there's a maximum 3 words.
Wow, what a double play! And he was
thinking 3, dude.
He was thinking the triple play. That's really unfortunate for Andrew here, especially, getting 2 runners up there. He can still score. He's got 2 outs here. Andrew was talking to me back a few games. I love talking to Andrew. He said if he has 2 outs, the star for Toadsworth is online.
I also heard him say that.
A great move.
Just on someone on second.
If there's somebody else. It's a great thing that he didn't star there, because if he did, it would have been an out. So, you know what? It works out. He gets the run coming across. He's got Toad stepping up to the plate with the chem. He's a charge specialist with Toad.
Yeah, Andrew's an interesting person. There's a famous saying, broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
People never, when they're saying that saying, account for the fact that if the clock is broken because it's off by a little bit of time, it's never right. Terrible bobble from Noki there. Ooh. Unfortunate for Huge. Gonna get another run across, another runner on third, and Andrew's gonna keep this inning going a little longer than God intended.
Yeah, that's quite the bobble. Let's see what he can do. Broken clock though, if it's just off, it's not broken. If it's keeping time proper.
Well, if it's not proper, if it's maybe an analog clock can't break like that. What if your digital clock's just saying like a bunch of random numbers?
Can't fix it. You know what? All right, you got me there. Yeah, wait, what if your clock hand springs like outward? Then it's right.
The Z-axis.
It's right 0 times of the day. You really want to get out of this inning here.
Let me ask you. It's embedded. Wow, great strikeout. You're so happy for Huge that came across. Genuine question. Definitely embedded in a joke, but I do think if you look past the joke, it is something scary and worth thinking about.
Scary. Okay.
You have, let's say you have a wall clock in your room.
Okay. Analog,
standard school classroom clock. Yes. You come home one day.
Right.
The hands are no longer pointing at the time; they're pointing directly out and at you. And wherever you move, they point at you. How freaked out are you?
Dude.
Scale of 1 to 10.
If that happens, I just know my time is now.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It depends who you ask.
John Cena used to say his time was now, and he was like a 16-time world champion.
Yeah, for him, I'm not John Cena though. My time, if somebody told you your time is now, I do think that it means I'm gonna pass away. I'm gonna perish. So I probably croak within the hour. Although I wouldn't know, because the clock is messed up.
It's like, oh god, any minute now, probably 22 minutes left till the hour's over. How well do you think I lock you in a dark room, you can't see anything, and I tell you got to come out in exactly 1 hour? How close to the hour do you think you're getting?
I think I'd be 14 minutes off.
Really?
It is famously very difficult to do.
No, I hear you. I just feel like that's really off.
All right, bro, you fucking trashing my timekeeping skills?
I just think you're...
What is this, bro? You invite me on Dinger City to make fun of my timekeeping skills?
You know what, Jason? I'm laying down the challenge right now. You lock both of us in a room. If you lock me and Jason in different rooms for an hour, I'm coming out closer to the hour than Jason is.
Dude, how much you want to bet?
For the rest of my time.
I'll do it, bro. I got an hour to kill.
I'd bet Andrew's Stone Cold Creamery gift card on it, for sure.
Dude, here's the thing, though. I would also do that. So
all right, winner gets Andrew's Creamery card.
A waste of time. Can Andrew put up Yeah, he's yapping too much
Think
to hit
of,
this ball.
you know what's really funny about that concept is that it could be really good for content if edited well, and it could be the funniest thing in the world for content if unedited.
Yeah, I'm thinking literally just like 2 doors. It's just like a split
Camera's in
frame.
that corner. I'm coming through this door. You're coming through that door, and it's just like there's a clock and it's just going.
But no, they do it a lot. Like Michael Vsauce, he trapped himself in the room for like a week and went crazy because of it.
Yeah, but that was like him seeing if you could survive that.
Right,
I'm just talking about being able to your sense of time.
Right, but I'm saying like during it, he had a camera and he was saying like, I think this amount of time has passed. I think this amount of time has passed. And they way shorten it, you know? It's like night 1, he's like, yeah, it's probably like day number 3 right now. What a fireball bump to the outfield.
Well,
wow.
The big thing in an experiment like that I think would totally throw a wrench in any level of thinking is you will not know how long you've fallen asleep for.
Yeah.
Like you'll go to bed and wake up and you might be like, I feel okay. Maybe that was a solid 6-7 hours and it was like 2 hours of sleep, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Plus you're probably sleeping a lot more. You're like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
They didn't give me a book.
See what we can get going here. Oh,
a
nothing.
double
we can get
play
nothing going, bro. Oh no.
All right, back to City Hall.
Toadsworth City. Yeah, this could be a very, very big game for these players.
It will be. It will definitely be a big game for one of these players.
Yeah.
Andrew, have you won yet? Who'd you beat? Beat Joey. Okay. And he just beat Nick. Okay. So Huge definitely needs it more. But it looks like our bottom conversation is probably Huge and Nick right now. Let me. I do this.
Yeah, you can look at the score, the sidebar down below. That's a tough out to receive for Andrew. What are we doing? Perfect. Ow. Just outside the line. Dude, my phone's getting blown up right now.
Me too, man.
Dude, is it the same thing?
Probably not.
Okay.
Well, I mean, one of them was a news update, so if you have an iPhone, that was probably one of them. But the other one was my friend quoting hit film Baby Driver.
Nah, it was Kristen talking about a candle that we smelled at one point in time. Dude, she called me today, and she's like, do you remember that candle? And I was like, what candle? She's like, it smelled like caramel tobacco. I was like, I have no idea at all. I think it was like, no, like where this was. Or,
smells like a Cracker
frame.
Barrel gift shop.
Could be, man.
Okay,
Nice hit.
Oh!
Fair. It's going to score.
That's big.
Yeah, getting that hit right in the pocket there of the foul zone is huge.
A win here is an actual like game changer for the bracket because now it's like a genuine like fight between Nick. You have a win yet? Over Huge. Okay, so Nick has 1 win, Huge has none. Getting a win here would put him at 1 as well, but unfortunately the other person being Nick would be a problem, and Andrew already has 2 wins. So I was like, yeah, you just have to beat Dennis and Hunter after this.
I haven't done the math at all, but here's where I'm gonna rock. If Huge loses this game, Huge is toast.
I think if Huge loses this game, he's toast, barring a miracle. Because beating Hunter and Dennis would put him over Nick if Nick doesn't win any more games. So
I'm not doing math.
Required.
This is our big spot here. We got double chem, blue blob.
And I believe that Huge will win. Let me try one more time.
Yeah.
Win!
Almost. It's actually going to be
little
terrible.
closer, a little closer.
Out.
No.
Yeah, it is. It sure is.
Okay.
Still double chem.
Sorry.
We still have Pianta.
Me.
Hey, do you have any strong beliefs?
Win! I wasn't expecting it. Oh, I'm right in. Sorry.
Almost got double played.
But he won't get double played. You want to know why?
Because he's gonna
win!
Oh,
You're supposed to fireball, and it was going to go over the wall for the first time ever in Dinger City history. I hear you.
I think it's a good move.
You're rolling, dude. You're in
Hey.
first. You're winning.
Huge is winning.
Win!
Yeah.
Remember when Charlie Sheen did that whole thing?
Wow, dude. Yeah.
Blast him in the past. He's still alive, I think.
Is he?
I think so.
Is he still winning?
Hey, Siri. Is Charlie Sheen still winning?
That looks like a yes to me.
Charlie Sheen reflects on regrets 10 years after Tiger Blood. Okay, no, he's not.
I think reflecting on his regrets, I'd say that's winning, you know?
I think he feels like he's losing, but society will view it as a win.
Yeah. He is now. He thought he was winning, but was losing. Now he thinks he's losing, but is winning. He has to atone, you know. He's gotta equalize his wins and losses. Dude, Andrew's gonna hit a grand slam. With
What's
Toad.
happening? Andrew's like he's so locked in. He's letting what is the I don't this I'm having a visceral reaction to this. That was crazy. That was the craziest at bat I've ever seen. He's probably not gonna do it, but like,
dude,
you know he's got an opportunity to do it. And like if it doesn't work, he's got a golden opportunity right behind it.
Yeah. Having the patience though is a really good sign when you're at the.
Hold up. Good.
Tie ball game here. He's got triple chem with Toad.
Has he hit the Toad grinder yet? I know he's been chasing it all season. Has a grinder?
Yeah, I think he did
we
it
saw
to
it,
me.
right? He did it to you.
I think so.
You won though.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Yeah, no, I love seeing
Win!
Andrew's had a good high, man, this inning.
That last at bat made me sick.
Yeehaw, indeed. Can Toad put one up and over?
A grand slam here will unlock a boon for one of these players.
Cold Stone gift card. Dude, it almost landed. It almost just landed. Wow.
All he has to do is get to the other Toad.
It's
extremely doable. It's what, three Toads worth away?
Yeah, it's nothing. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's a nothing amount.
2-2 count. This is big. Oh my goodness.
Shit.
The zoo has been opened. The noblest of tigers approaches. Can Andrew keep him at bay?
He's looking for stars now.
Oh, he did score? Never mind. Yeah,
I super feel the star here. Yeah, going for it again, honestly, not a bad move. Dude, every game with Andrew is awesome because like every single run to first, I'm like, he might throw him out at first.
Yeah, Toadsworth is so slow. Dude, the full Toadsworth team, I don't know. I respect it for sure. I almost did it with Mario. But it really does let Andrew kind of download your pitching and just start to rock and roll.
Listen, there's lots of pros and cons to it. The fielding's dog shit.
I think so bad.
I think the 7 Marios would have been great because you got sliding catch everywhere. You got totally reasonable speed, wall jump at every spot in the outfield. It'd be a little hard to keep track of your captain.
Your corners just get a little bit weird with 7 Marios, you know, if you're putting them on
because to have 7 Marios, it's still you probably still have
Andrew has walked Blue Noki.
Oh,
you know what that means.
He reactivated his curse. He must now walk Blue Noki every at bat until he wins a game. Ideally, it'll be this one.
Until he wins a game with Blue Noki in it. Dude, his curse was lifted too.
Yeah, that was a fool.
Which you would know if you were a member. Consider becoming a member. Andrew won against Blue Noki in a member game.
Part of that best of 11 you guys did.
Dude, it was so fun. It was a really good time, honestly.
Yeah, I was on comms for so much of it.
Wow, great hit, Toadsworth. That's going to be a leadoff single. No. No.
All right, remember what I said, man. All Toad needs to do is get those word home runs on the screen. A boon is unlocked.
What boons have you crafted?
I said a boon, not a reward.
I'd say a gift card's a boon. It lets you purchase food for free.
it's a monetary power up.
Yeah. A wallet bolster.
Dude, Nick is tweeting right now from over there.
Yeah, dude.
You're talking about that exit.
Oh, what a catch by Blue Noki. Great stuff. Blue Noki, the bane of Andrew's existence, man.
You know why I think Andrew connects the Toadsworth so much? He's for sure the most City Hall themed character.
What does that mean?
If you were to walk into City Hall and see a Mario Superstar Baseball character, who's the most likely?
It's Toadsworth. Yeah, for sure. He's just like a city guy, you know? He's a city worker. He's giving it all to his city. You know, been doing this for 40 years. He doesn't play the battery. He does it for the love of the game.
But do you know who the second most likely to be found in City Hall is?
Dude, I think it's Mario.
I think it's Dixie Kong.
Dixie
I see
Kong.
Dixie Kong at the front desk. Banana, instead of a phone, her toenails. Like, yeah, Toadsworth is in
Toenails.
right
The toenails.
now. Her toenails are painted in game. That is canon.
Why do you know?
Because every day you send me screenshots. You never once said I couldn't talk about him. I don't show them to anyone. They're for the goon tank.
That's crazy.
You're not in the
That's
goon
crazy.
tank.
The goon tank?
Yeah, it's me, Huge, Jack.
Nick joined but left when it didn't have Billy Joel. Let's see how we can do here. Dude, it's a close game.
Andrew's itching to go yard.
Andrew really wants to win this so he doesn't have to walk Blue Noki forever. Although, honestly, it only really affects him
In
with,
classics, which we do all the time.
well, I meant like with Huge and Joe. The Joes. The
Yeah,
Joes
but
are
like,
the
you
Blue
could
Noki.
lose out the rest of this classic, and all of a sudden the value of Blue Noki in the next classic goes through the roof. Ooh, what a good jump. Toadsworth up to bat.
Dude, no way. Toadsworth up the bat in this game? I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd love to
Nice
see Andrew
hit.
hit a home run with Toadsworth. I think he could do it at like DK if there's Toadsworths everywhere.
Yeah, for sure. I just don't think it'll happen ever in his life. I don't think he
man. I
has
think
it.
maybe not now, Andrew. I feel like you gotta get on one more Toadsworth.
Nah, he's gonna pop out.
He said do it now. All right. He's doing it now. Confirmed 100%. Get ready to clip it. Get ready for the most predicted YouTube short of all time.
Here it is, Andrew's home run with Toadsworth. He says he's doing it now. Full count, do or die. What do you got? Great stuff. Thanks for watching. Idiot.
Singer City short out.
That was
We
such
do-
a good spot to score, Andrew. What are you
He's so
doing?
dumb. Andrew loves throwing.
Is this a throw?
Well, the thing about throwing is you have to be winning first.
Oh, gosh. This is a great.
Ooh, you little sloppy.
Oh.
Oh, great sloppy.
Wow, dude. Toadsworth catching that is crazy.
He's got girth and length, dude. He's tall.
Big, yeah, he's big. Big boy. Big, thick boy on the mound. Throwing it down into Noki.
What double walking Nokis is crazy. Just to be into another starred Noki is the most batshit thing I've ever seen. Wait,
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter if he walks. The Noki doesn't get to go to third.
You're going to get out. Wants to lead off Blue Noki. I see. I see the strat.
All right, now we got Toadsworth.
Time is ticking on this game, too. It's the 7th inning here.
Yeah,
so
it's going
each
pretty
player-
quick. It feels like it's going pretty quick.
For sure, each player has 3 innings to cook with, and it's just a 1-run ball game.
What's the best thing you can cook in 3 innings?
The best what I can cook?
Best thing you can cook in 3 innings. What is it?
Best thing I can cook in 3 innings? Probably like an egg sandwich. They're pretty quick to cook.
Okay.
Good
Good egg sandwiches.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like egg sandwich is like high reward and relatively low effort.
I'm inclined
Pop
to
out
agree.
second?
The time to taste ratio is actually just absolutely bonkers.
Yeah,
on egg
it's so
sandwiches.
skewed. It's so skewed. Yeah, for sure. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day, personally.
I often miss breakfast.
That's tough. You should get on the breakfast wave.
I love to, man. It's just the thing about breakfast that sucks is that it's in the AM.
I suppose. I
I hate
suppose.
that time.
I'm very bad eating breakfast when I have work. I'll typically eat like just an apple, a banana, just a piece of fruit.
Back when I used to also work with you.
Hey, dude. You know what works with us? These beautiful members that are on our screen. If
Yeah.
they work with us. You can work with us too if you join in the link below. We'd love to have you.
You're a very important cog in the Dinger City machine. We love your money. Thank you.
Dude.
Every day on the way to work, though, I used to stop at Dunkin' Donuts even if I was running late because I was like, I need coffee and
Baller.
breakfast.
Is he going to be out at second?
He's
not.
clean. He's
safe.
clean.
Safe.
All right, now
Big
this
spot
is,
for Huge.
This is where you're gonna make applesauce out of some apples. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
We
okay.
take it.
I suppose, a little mess up there. Andrew definitely could have tagged third base, stepped on third, and then got the out of second for double. But all good. You know why? Because that's an out.
That is an out. But
That
Noki
makes up.
should tag up here because Toadsworths can't throw for shit.
That's true. Tie ball
Ooh,
game.
almost caught him doing a sneaky.
Tie ball game now. Wow. Wow. All of a sudden, man. All of a sudden, these last 2 innings are going to be pretty mean.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm locked in. I'm glad I got seats to this game.
4-4, bottom 7. Huge's inning is not over, though. 2 outs, but he's got people that can put one over. That was his pitch. That was his pitch right there.
We could absolutely see you go, yeah here. He will not. He swings way too early, that guy. Nah.
You know, something very nice that Huge has the option. Anyone that has a lot of the same character in a row, like you with King Moo, Nick with Fire Bro, Huge with Pianta, is you can almost just wait for a certain pitch. You know? Like, be like,
at some
I'm
point
just
the
gonna,
next 12 pitches, yeah.
they're going to throw here at some point. And when they do, I'm going to hit a home run.
Just outside of Mario's dive range. Gonna put Toad on 2. Gonna put Toad on 3, actually.
I think that might have been catchable with Mario. R will give you the next guy closest. I think that was catchable with Mario with an earlier dive. You can dive a full 1 second before the ball hits the ground, and it'll still trigger the catch.
Interesting. We gotta be close to it. We gotta be closer, I feel like. I don't know if that was close
Nope,
enough.
that was. I think that was close enough. Yeah.
Dude, that was almost an out at third. That's crazy.
That's the max trigger for.
Putting a
sliding
star
catch.
in, and he's gonna get another run across. Andrew taking the lead, and maybe starting to become a little bit of a Toadsworth star believer. Andrew saying I'm being convinced.
Andrew says that he wishes he always started with Toadsworth every single at bat. He wishes he could. He asked if we could restart the classic, and honestly, you down?
No, I'm okay. I'm doing pretty okay,
Sure?
honestly. I was like, I think I lost to you pretty clean. I think my loss to Hunter was a little bit washy, but I think my win over Dennis was legendary, and I'll take the numbers that I've got, you know.
That one was close. Huge opting not to go for it. I think that's very practical. You do not want to give up.
Tragic grounder. We could have seen a Toad grander, but instead we'll be leading off with him. Boone's still on the table.
Boone's still online. Yeah, true. Whatever it may be. Who's to say? All right. Huge 1-run deficit. Has 2 innings to cook with here. He's got his blue Pianta. He's gonna pop out.
He made my bobble. But wait.
Cannot.
He
He
can't.
cannot bobble.
My man goes to the Elmer's factory, jumps face first into the vat, rubs that slime all over his little
Yo.
white body.
Wow. Short of the wall, but hey, long single for Pianta.
And here comes Captain Marty. A good fireball easily could put Piana on 3. Woo!
Smart. Almost a city ball. 2-0 count. You got to be
Really
on it
tricking
with
him.
Mario. Mario's got a short bat.
That's the wall.
Great connection, but glue.
Elmer.
Oi.
You ever meet anyone in your life named Elmer?
No. I don't think. I don't know anyone whose parents are mean enough.
Yeah, the only 2 Elmers I know are Glue and Fud.
Yeah. Andrew is going to walk Blue Noki.
He asked it.
To Huge's chagrin, but hey, you know what?
He did it to himself.
He did it to himself.
Bases loaded.
We got to start.
A good star into Boo, into all your Piantas. And here we go.
Oh, no.
The score is
Oh,
tied.
no.
Boo is here. Boo is a tricky one. Boo, a good Boo hit could easily get 2 runs across.
This is a really bad spot for City Hall, I'll tell you that. Okay. You know, he does also have 0 stars. He could.
Does Boo have 10?
Could charge. It does.
Oh!
Dude.
Toadsworth Scrambler.
It's a tough star pitch to hit.
He got him.
It's
Wow.
Tough. It's tough.
We are going into the 9th. Probably like the 6th or 7th game this classic that is going into the 9th tied.
It's been a really, really close classic all around.
Truly one of the best to write about.
I'm very excited for the postseason, you know, with all of these close games. You know,
too,
no
man.
matter where the seeds may fall, it could really be anyone's classic to win.
And dude, all I'm hoping for is to get my first ever semis appearance in a postseason.
Dude.
That's all I need to be like I did something good today.
I think you're winning it all. That's a catch.
Really?
Yeah. You need to steal your mind, and you can do it.
Dude, it's impossible. No, dude, there's so many fucking spiders in there. All right. Andrew with an embarrassing 3 pitches, 3 outs. And he's got a tired toe.
What is he going to do? What is he going to do?
Oh, Andrew, not that one. He's no good. You're going to lose.
He hasn't studied the blade.
Yeah, that one doesn't know what he's doing. Hit the guy on third. Yeah, that's him. Literally went right out. That's exactly what I was going to talk about.
Perfect, perfect.
Check it.
He knows what he's
doing.
doing. That's a good call. That's a good call, yeah.
Smart.
He doesn't know what he's doing. Put him out in the outfield.
Yeah, he's a center fielder through and through. Oh, my God. That was so scared. But this guy's good because he pitches the bad contact. Like, that looked good, but it was a strike at the end of the day. Right? Oh, dude, this is a legendary pitcher, this Toadsworth.
The star chance going Andrew's way as well, which can be, it could be the tipping factor in a lot of these close games. Same hit. Same hit.
Dude, I'm telling you, this Toadsworth could have thrown a no-hitter if he had just been the guy that started.
Wow. Dude, and let's see it. Okay, he
Oh,
gets on. He gets
wow.
on.
Shambles.
Shambles. He's in shambles. That's his first pitch ever given up in his life, dude.
Huge-ass Walker pitch.
We're pitching.
Weird. I mean, like, I get it as a question. This guy could hit a home run. It's Captain Mario,
He
one
definitely,
star.
he definitely pitched.
You definitely pitch. And you're going to be happy you did.
Yeah, all right. Hey, guys. Free baseball coming at you. Here we go. 10th inning. 5-5 ball game. Andrew stepping back up to the plate with his Toad City. 5-5. 1-star piece?
1-star piece ain't bad. You know, I feel like sometimes in the situation you see like, okay, it's tied up, but like it's 4 stars with none or something like that. This is truly pretty even Steven. Huge will be leading up with his captain, so if he can keep Andy to only 5 here.
Big star chance. Big star chance.
Yeah,
Huge really wants
a
this.
big star chance as well.
Not that big for Andrew, but definitely very big
Yeah,
for you.
it gives you the opportunity to miss that first pitch with Mario, not be like, I fucked it all.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
That might be a top. Look, if I ever were to make a list of like top 5 worst feelings in Mario baseball, I think like swinging through the star when you only have 1 star.
Your
might
only
make the
star.
list.
Yeah. It is brutal. That's gonna be a catch. That's gonna be the top
right.
of the inning here. Huge stepping up to the plate. He just needs 1 run to end this ball game, and he's got Captain Mario.
And a Noki that will be walked.
Star hitter Noki, walked Noki.
Oh my
star
God!
hitter Noki.
A gorgeous fireball.
This is not good for City Hall, but we said that before. And he's gotten out of worse jams.
Oh!
What a catch!
Incredible catch.
All right, that's gonna be a walk, and the winning run is on second.
And dude, Noki's star could land in there are lots of places Noki that can put this ball. Wow.
Star's gone.
All right, now we just need good contact.
Yeah.
It isn't impossible.
You got to avoid a double play because Boo can also hit a nasty
That's
double
true.
and score Mario. So you really got to swing at good pitches.
All right, just an out, no doubles.
All right, Boo up to plate. We said it.
Dude, I straight
Boo
up
can hit doubles.
I straight up would walk Boo here.
You would walk Boo.
I would. I think I can.
Andrew's walking Boo.
I think I can pitch better than Pianta. I think Andrew's with me.
I suppose.
It's the blue one.
It's the blue one, but he hits line drives, man.
It's a blobber.
And that is an out. It's
And
an out.
the game will continue.
Dude, I pitched a Boo there personally. Ow.
And now we have the core of Andrew's lineup.
Oops, all core. Oh no, dude. This is
The issue about
No
this,
star chance.
particularly for Andrew, this game, and it wouldn't be too much of a downgrade, but definitely
Perfect.
a noticeable one, is that this game was kept to 5-5.
yeah.
When you, in this classic very specifically, when you bust the 7, so many people don't have like a second pitcher.
Yes.
Some people don't even have like a first pitcher. Some people are pitching with Paratroopa. But to have knocked him down from a Boo to a Noki would have been really strong.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah.
Here we go. We have 3 gentlemen that one good swing will put Andrew in the dirt today.
Dude, Andrew loves eating dirt. He loves eating dirt.
Dude, thank God the dirt restaurant's closed.
Oh, no.
Right
Whoa.
in the Sworth.
Pounced on that thing, man. He pounced on that
He
thing.
went, "Arr."
Yeah, that was crazy. This is crazy.
Dude, I'm telling you,
chance
man,
as well.
if you can figure out how to just swing half a millisecond later with these Piantas, I think he wins the whole classic. Because so many of the swings have been like right where they need to be, but just a hair too fast. Andrew banking some stars here, man. Going into the top of the 12th with 3 stars would be pretty massive.
It would be if Andrew wasn't the player. If anyone else.
Well, I mean, listen, no, but like for real though, Andrew could throw star pitches. We've seen that they're effective with Toadsworth.
You know what? That's a great point. You get those star pitches.
It's something, you know. It's not nothing. And you're keeping them away from Huge, who would love to have one with Mario at the top of the bottom of the 12.
That is very true. Yeah. Keeping them away from Huge is the big boon for Andrew. Boon, of course, still on the table.
Of course. Also, if someone hits a home run, the boon gets unlocked. We just haven't seen a home run yet.
We haven't seen a home run, huh?
Oh! One of the tastiest Toadsworth hits you can see. I love when you paint lines.
Right down the line. You got another Toadsworth to follow. Another thing with these right-handed batters is you can push to third if you get something tasty. You might be able to get Toadsworth over to that third base. Toadsworth's a little slow, but
yeah, I don't know.
It's on the table. Nice
Great
out.
input. Great input. I think they should do the foul ball line. It should be painted with something that if a ball hits it, it changes color right in that spot, so you can see exactly.
That's the same catch. Great stuff, Huge.
All right.
There should be a zone in the middle of the field that's also foul territory.
That's awesome.
Like the star pads on Bowser's, just foul instead.
I've always, I'm a big, ever since I believe it was you or Joey told me about the in Indian baseball, they have the golden ball. And
Yeah.
I think it's the greatest thing ever. I think it should be in every sport where you can call for it one time and then you hit it, it's worth double points or whatever.
Wow.
All right.
5 stars to 0. And Noki's getting one.
Yeah, and it's a free star. I mean, you're probably not going to put it in the green Noki. You're probably going to just, like, you're probably at this point hoping for a good bottom of the 13th.
Uh-oh. Boo hits doubles.
No, this is actually, he's got to do it, right? Yeah, he's got to do this.
He's hugging you.
3 walks in a row.
What are we doing?
Dear God. He's got 3.
Oh, he's on it.
He's got 3 of this exact pitch, and you're just not even been able to make contact with it yet.
Oh.
Where is the contact? Where is it?
He's tired now.
Oh! Oh my God! That was honestly a really smart response for Huge. Holy crap. Okay, top of the 13th.
13th.
Oh my God, this game is tight.
This is crazy, man. The 13th. All right, Andrew burning all those stars on star pitches. They're
the best use for him. He is fine with Toadsworth's normal bat. Doesn't need the star. I'd probably keep 1 star for like an emergency. Like this is a great position to do a Toadsworth star. But honestly, when you're the away team, you need defense. Like you can't let 1 run go by in the bottom or you just lose.
I suppose, yeah, a nice hit there, dude. Here's the thing, though, dude. 2 good Toadsworth stars win you the game. If you can get 2 good Toadsworth star hits in a row,
but Andrew,
you just
believe in that. You need to believe in the good Toadsworth star and get it.
Perfect shot, Mario's
there. Yeah, Mario's there. Good dive.
All right, hey, bottom of the 13th. We're back in Yuji's court. Still a tie ball game, of course.
3 Piantas. Switching. I don't know why we're switching Toadsworth. There's no shot he's gonna be tired.
New stam. Reset his stamina.
I am on the edge of my seat. And I'm talking more than normal. I got a fat ass. I'm usually on the edge, but I'm like barely hanging on. All right, the Pianta's on. Now this is big because even a little chem for Pianta is the difference maker.
Big difference. So often.
Oh my God!
And dude,
but you know what?
A little bit more chem.
Oh jeez, Louise. Yeah, and Captain Mario's right there, man.
You got a pitch here.
Oh my God! The same hit 3 times. The bases are loaded. Captain Mario is up.
Now, Fireball can double play.
And the chem bobble! It wasn't even
That is the game. Huge takes it home. 6-5 over Andrew. Great game for these players. Guys, thanks for sticking with us. Hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you for the next one, and Dinger City out.